Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Pixelated Fireball, and welcome back to Core Keeper. And as you can see, once again, I have decided to do a little bit of off-camera building. And I've expanded my base, yet again, even more further beyond. I've got myself a gigantic open area down here, with lights and everything. Do I have a use for it? No, but I might one day, so I saw fit to expand outward yet again. But that's not the only thing I've done. If you look up at my mini-map up here in the top right, you'll see a few boxes on the screen. First things first, we'll start with the exterior, or interior rather. I guess the interior of the exterior of the interior, no, because this is the interior of a room, which I'm not allowed to sleep in. Oh, never mind, I'm allowed now. I wasn't previously because there were enemies nearby, apparently. I don't know, the rats in the walls, I guess. But inside the base, I moved a couple of things around. Like I said before, I don't really need to worry too much about having all the different crafting tables out, all the different anvils and everything. That is a bad habit that carried over from the last version I played, that you had to have basically all of them out if you wanted to be able to craft and repair everything. I just, essentially can flip between it now. I just got the iron workstation here, good to go, the workbench, and I made myself the iron anvil, though I haven't really made much equipment from it yet because I don't really need to. As you can see, I got a funky looking mask on my face. We'll get to that later. But I reorganized things, crafted this lovely little smelting kiln here so I could deal with all the gold that I have. I was lucky enough to find a massive one of those gold veins, kind of similar to the copper one that I've got digging around over here. So I got a lot of gold. I'm loaded, what can I say? I'm rich, look at that, 104 gold. I've got, it's like my second most accumulated metal. So I'm able to do whatever I need with that. And I got a good bit of iron, however, since I am able to craft with iron. I kind of feel like it's time to kill Ghorm, so that's on the list today. So moving on down here, I've got a barn. And this barn is pretty damn lively, if I do say so myself. Take a look at this. So I got lots of cows down here. Right, we got Billy Bob, of course, we got Fuzzy Buns, Cave Cow, Floof. Oh, and there's a little calfling down here. This is gonna be Bob Billy, that'll be the name. We got a couple of rams. I don't really know what they actually are, but we got Rammy Kablammy and Smack'ems. They're the ones that give us our wool. So we were able to craft a nice little, this thing right there, loom. I got wool, so there we go. I brought all them over, but as you can see, I also got some stuff from the forgotten caves over there. I got some roly-polies, and there were a whole bunch of them just rolling around over there, no pun intended. So I brought them over, because they like to eat bugs. I didn't know that's what they were for, but that is what the bugs are for. So I brought them here. I have no use for what they give me, but they give me these stroly-poly plates. Got a bunch of them, I don't have a use for them. But we have them on the off chance I need them for something eventually. So that's done. And we've got ourselves all the rest of these crafting stations over here. I completely overlooked this sawmill here that I think I've been able to make for a while. Yeah, table saw. I was able to make at this, the technical electronic station thingamawhat's it over here. And I make planks out of it, which is needed for quite a few of the new workstations here. So, yeah, it's good that I found that. We're gonna be making those. Now we'll go outside the base, and as you can see, I've pretty thoroughly decorated it here. I took my fencing down, expanded my garden. We got all the little herbs we need here. We've got a nice little room here to do some alchemy, to do some bait crafting. Got our chests with a whole bunch of different food in here. I did a lot of fishing, and I gotta tell you, boy, that minigame is just as fun as it always is in games. I love fishing. It's so much fun. In like a slamming your head in a car door kind of way. But it was done, and as you can see going down here, I've walled everything off. The entire place is completely enclosed, so we're safe. It's all lit up. I got a little fishing pond down here for the basic fishing stuff. Moving on down the line here, I kept this little pond just because it looks cool. Replaced a lot of the regular dirt ground with turf, just because I like the look of it better. However, I ran out of turf and just decided to leave this dirt over here for the time being, but I'm hoping eventually I could bring a little slice of every biome I come across over here. So, we got that taken care of, nice and pretty and decorated, and I think that looks really nice. Let's go here to the pièce de résistance, as the French would say. I think is how the French would say that. I'm not French, I don't know. But I've got some mob farms down here, and I'm kind of a little hesitant about getting close, because, I got the cavelings down here, the regular, stone cavelings from over there, and the clay cavelings. And then in here, we've got the grubs, which this is actually really good for farming, these little larvalets to feed those roly-polies. Just kind of walk out here and grab a couple of them every now and again, in addition to the worms and butterflies and whatnot. You can just go ahead and put them down here in your handy-dandy feeding trough, and they'll be happy. You know, that's good. It's a really good time, you know? But that little farming area down there for my mobs is where I got this lovely little shaman skull, which is what I'm wearing on my head. And I got a whole bunch of copper keys, so I could open up all the chests. And I got the whole grub necklace and larva ring out of killing the grubs and opening chests. I actually got the egg necklace from a chest. So now I do increased melee damage, have higher max health, and I'm immune to being slowed by slime, which is just fantastic. Another occasion of me running into just great power and not being able to stop myself from getting loot. Shaman skulls came from, of course, the caveling shaman, the ones that like to throw the fireballs at me. You saw a little bit of those. When we get over to those ruins, you're gonna see a lot more of them, I'm sure, because I have a couple of things I'd like to poke around in down there. But we're gonna go ahead and grab some things here. I've actually got quite a good bit of healing potions and some more hardy pepper wraps, which I think is probably all I'm gonna need. I got my Slem buddy here, who's a real murder monster, I gotta tell you. Very effective at the killing. I do say so myself. Most things just fall right down whenever I get close to them. So before we head off and go kill Ghorm, I'm just gonna grab everything, because I don't know what I need to make these stations. We're gonna make all these. We got a jewelry workbench, a key casting table, and a cartography table, which I don't really think that I need. A table to share your map discoveries with other explorers. That sounds like a PvP kind of thing, or like a PvE multiplayer, that's what the word is. Kind of like the same thing we had in Valheim, I believe. They had something similar-ish. Let's take a look at what we got here. Jewelry station. Okay. Quite a good bit of stuff here. So we got the copper cross necklace, iron chunk necklace. Saw a lot of that stuff already. Gold crystal necklace. Increased to melee and range damage, which is good. Gold crystal ring, increased to range damage. Some blue glow tulip rings, and a swift ring. I could go for that gold crystal ring. I have enough of that stuff, so I should be able to grab, let's see, this. I should be able to make that. And then, I can have some more range damage, which is gonna help me across the board, because I don't really need the mining damage. I mean, it's not that I don't need it, it's not gonna serve me super well in every situation, you know what I mean? So, that's cool. Good to know that that's a thing that you can make. Bunch of stuff here. Was I supposed to not be able to get this stuff until right now? Because, oops. Having more max health is really good. I'm a big fan of that. Okay, let's check out the key casting table. Oh yeah, I got lots of copper, so I want to open up the rest of these. I got 4 of these locked copper chests, and I have some locked iron chests. Before I go blowing all my iron, how much does this cost? 7 iron to make a key. 5 copper. Well, I can make all of those. What do I need iron-wise? Is there anything that I can craft, like urgent? I got all the crafting tables, that's taken care of. This, by the way, iron is not something I'm going to need a lot of for a while. If I grab this bow, that'd be nice, but strong multi-shot. I could really use that, but we're gonna get more iron later on down the line. I want to open these chests, so we're gonna make one of those. Let's plunk these down and see what's inside of them. We're opening up our loot boxes today, guys. We got a lot of them. I can only open up the one of these, unfortunately. Okay, let's open up this. What is inside the iron chest? Stone pants, broken core idol, crude bombs, adder stone, and caveling perfume. Great. So what are the stone pants? Reduced damage taken from bosses. Okay. The stone pants, chest plate, and a sentry helm. Bulky legwear sculpted from solid rock. The best way to train the calves. So how does this stack up to what I've got on? Increased max health, damage, and movement speed. Okay, so it gives better max health. Doesn't give me any damage, though. So this is defensive, kind of, more or less. So, that's cool. Well, I already had a set of stone pants on here. I didn't even realize I had these. Oh, never mind then. It's garbage. I've been gifted garbage. Well, let me see if I can salvage this, then. I was half expecting it to hand me a bunch of stone, but actually I got the iron back. So I got an iron bow now. I'm gonna get it anyway. Haha. You can't stop me from loot. Oh, so I got a multi-shot then? Oh, check that out. Oh, that's cool. I like that. It's a little bit overly dramatic for all that, but it's fine. It's all good. So, okay. Cool. Got some stuff to sell and some things to break down. Don't really need the slingshot anymore, but I'm kind of thinking I'm going to keep it. Okay, good to go. Next up, we got the copper chests, which I don't know if I'm going to need all of. Probably going to be a lot of the same, but you never know. There's lots of loot in this game. Lots of secrets. Cave pouch, got some coins, tin bar, okay. What do we got in here? Ring of stone, another flintlock musket, which I can break down for sure. A hand drill, okay. Interesting, 85 mining damage. So it's not as good as the iron pickaxe I made for myself, unfortunately. Ammonite, ear plate, the spare parts there, tin, oh, maybe it's fast. And another one of those. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to sell at least. Lots of stuff to sell. Lots of chest storage. Anything else that I really need, or can I reinforce this? Yes, I can. I can plenty good reinforce it. And it takes 10 to reinforce. So I reinforce that, 98. Still not that great, unfortunately. I wonder if that's a Terraria reference. Though, to be fair, I think everything is, so I can't really count that at all. Alright, any more of the things that I need? A sword would be nice, but we are, alas, out of stuff. So, put all this stuff back. Sell what we need to sell, break down what we need to break down, and we'll get back to work here. Oh, that's a lot of iron. Oh, I can't wait for the next merchants to move in. I got so much money. Anything new that they need to sell me, boy, I'm gonna have it so fast. Well, since I got it, I may as well grab myself a new sword. I've been wanting to grab that. There we go, new point in crafting. Oh, I got a bunch of skills to level up here. I'll put some points into Escape Artist to reduce stun and snare duration. Figured that was always good. Put some points into Desperate Fighter because I figure I'm going to spend a lot more time at low health than at max. And of course we got some high quality equipment under crafting here. Increased chance to not lose durability on equipment when taking damage. So, you know, a little bit less repair time, though I'm thinking when I look at it that the alternate might have been better, because I use weapons and tools a lot more than my armor, I guess, even though I walk around in it. The weapons and tools tend to break and need repaired and reinforced a little bit more often, so yeah. Slime sword, do I want to keep it or break it down? I want to break it down, but I can't imagine I'm going to get a lot back. And not very much. Quite a good bit, but that's fine. I can always make another one, they're cheap. So, gonna put that stuff away, and now I think I'm finally done, unless anything else wants to give me surprise bonus iron. I won't complain if you do. Okay, so let's go back. We are going to deal with our good buddy Ghorm. We've come across him a couple of times. I'd like to knock him out first. I'd like to do some vicious, mean, terrible, awful things to that big wiggly monster. Excuse me, guys, don't mind me just walking on by. Pardon me, I run at turbo speed. Here we go, gotta go. Wing, swing, swing. I said swing. Notice I'm lighting things on fire. That's part of the Caveling Shaman helmet, if you didn't get a read at it while I was looking at it there. Has a chance to light enemies on fire, which actually I think I've seen so far it always lights them on fire. And on top of that, it also has a chance when you're hitting them to take the total sum of the fire damage and just blast them all at once. There you go, you got a nice big fire right there. They just burn up over time. You know, it's all good. Oh, there goes Ghorm. He's shaking the ground while I walk by. There's the gold vein I was telling you about, so I got all that extra gold. Got quite a bit there. I'm thinking about bringing some other drills down so I can deal with that eventually. Okay, so we are at the Ghorm crossing. I think we're about as good to go as we could ever be. I am well fed, got plenty of food, and I've got lots of healing. And thus far, things haven't been so challenging. He did just go by, though, so I don't know when he's going to show up again. Not sure. Just going to kind of walk down the path. I've been using this as a good way to farm King Slime crowns. Oh, good. So this must be the hive here. Yeah, larva hive block. A lumpy living piece of hive material. Okay, so we're not quite ready for that yet. God, look at those walls. Ugh, they're moving. Ugh. Alright, let's go down. See if we can find a nice open place to deal with this guy. Oh, I have a feeling I'm not really gonna get a chance. And he's coming, you know what I mean? He's going. You know, he's gonna take him down. There ain't no stopping him. Ghorm is a freight train, literally. Ugh. Slimy goop monsters. There's all the goop. How dare you get your goop near me. Come on, Ghorm. Ow. Yeah. Hot. Another point in melee for me. Don't mind if I do. I finally got that maxed out. Very good. I haven't really been up around this way very often. I'm not really sure what's up north. Isn't that Sunken Sea place or something up here? I forget. I know that there's a new biome to the north. Originally, God, what was that? Big glowing yellow thing. I don't know what that was. Horrible. Yeah, I think I know there's a new biome up to the north, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. I should probably stay close by. Ghorm's probably about to make another pass. Where are you? I'm interested in murder. Yours, of course, not mine. I would not like murder for myself. That would be bad. Oh, here he comes. Here comes Ghorm. All right, let's get him a shot in the face. Ah! There we go. Blammo! Oh, what's this? Why isn't he Oh, we're actually doing really good damage to him. There he goes. He's mad. Oh, God. Really keep up with this guy. Well, I mean, he's running really fast. You just got to make sure you don't stand in front of him. So once again, it looks like this flintlock pistol needs nerfed. I got to be honest with you, devs, not that you're going to see this, but on the off chance you do, this is the second boss that I'm tearing apart. Well, third, actually. Yeah, there he goes. Go burn to death. Ow. Shoot him in the butt. And that's Ghorm. Ta-da! Hey! Nice. There we go. Well, that is the end of Ghorm. That was a really good time, I guess. Didn't really get much of a chance to look at that guy. Wow. Big open chasm here. You know, to be fair, though, like I said, I feel like the caveling hat did a good bit of damage there, but this flintlock musket being something that I've already gotten about a half a dozen of. So what do we have here now? Another flintlock musket. Okay. Thank you, I guess. Mechanical pieces. We got a rare candy, fiber, Ghorm's horn, larva meat, Ghorm's stomach bag. Ooh, max inventory slots. Nice. Bigger bag. Bigger bag. Mysterious idol. A crystalline core statue, may attract someone looking for mysterious idols if placed in a habitable room. Okie dokie. Oh, I got a lot of good stuff. All right. Well, Slim, here's some more power for you. Give you additional XP. Or anything else that had the ability to give XP, or was that the only thing? I don't remember. I think that was it. Of course, I guess this guy, you can't really, you know, underestimate him. I mean, look at this thing's stats. It's ridiculous. Technically, I think I read that King Slime was supposed to be fought now? So maybe the pet was a little bit overpowered. I mean, to me, in games like this, progression as a concept is cute, really, because when you get the opportunity to just kind of run into whatever, you know, you're not really set in stone on your path. You can kind of whatever you bump into it's you know, it's what you get. You get lucky, you get lucky. That's how it is. That's how it's been for me. It seems like, unless it really is overpowered. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt that I am just being lucky, though. That's how I'm getting all this good stuff. All right, we're back home. Home sweet home. We can deposit a lot of the other junk that we got here. Got quite a bit. We got the Ghorm chest. I can put it down here. Create another row of lovely craftables. I like to keep my placeable furniture items in one spot, separate from my building blocks. Kind of makes things feel a little bit more organized, you know? All right, let's see. We can scrap a bunch of stuff. Scrap. Scrap that. Can I scrap bombs? No. We have another crown summoning idol. What's more iron bars? I'm getting iron bars just from scrap and flintlock. All right, we took care of some of that business, did a little bit of gardening, collected some bugs for my bugs down there, and we are ready to move on to the next stage here. So, let's plunk down this mysterious idol in my new house that I definitely didn't craft in preparation for the defeat of Ghorm. See who we get to move in this time. Be a new fella in there. Right, there he is. Hey, how are you? You look cool. Mysterious merchant man. Hello. Okay, so what do you sell? Caveling bread. I can buy some more of that. Giant slime summoning idol. Reawaken a giant slime. Alright, cool. So this is how we refight the bosses then. And I can buy a flintlock musket. Which is essentially like buying iron for me, since I could just buy it, break it down. Though, we are gonna go over to the stone next. Because I've kind of already been in and out of there a little bit myself. I've seen a lot of what there is to see, not all of it, of course, but I kind of, you know, that's where I got my roly-polies. We're gonna go down south. There's some stuff down there I want to look at. But before that, of course, we've got to go turn in Ghorm's little crystal here. Let's go ahead and plunk it in and see what happens. Okay, what do we got here? We have the carapace set. Interesting. And a recall idol teleports you to the core, consumed in the process. So I'm gonna need to craft a couple of these. Well, that's gonna be all my gemstones and mechanical parts gone forever. Carapace set sounds familiar. I thought there was a grub-themed weapon you could make alongside this, though. Increase to explosive damage. So obviously bombs, but I definitely remember there was like a bug gun or something you could make. Maybe I'm not remembering correctly. An organic body armor resembling Ghorm's shell. It's heavy and feels weird on the inside. A chitin-plated headpiece wearing it fills you with the urge to dig past through the darkness. Increased damage for a short duration after mining a wall. Could be pretty good. I don't know if it's a complete replacement for these two. I think technically item level wise, the pauldrons and the skull are higher than both of these. But I'll definitely make the recall idol. For sure. Maybe the gun was a hive mother thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can make a few of these recall idols. I'm not going to use them all the time, because walking back and forth, quick as I am, it's not really that bad. So we'll make 10. Keep them on me. We should be able to get back and forth relatively quickly if need be. I'm hoping that at some point I can have a more permanent version of that, maybe perhaps would be kind of cool, but we'll see. All right, so yeah, I got everything I need from that. I'm not going to make this set. I don't really need it. Iron helmet does not pique my interest that much, or the iron set in general. Got all my jewelry here. I haven't got any new rings. I don't need anything from this guy, so yeah. I'm just gonna go on over to the stone. We're gonna see what there is to see down there. Whilst our lovely garden does what it needs to do and our farm continues on farming, we're gonna head on down. We're gonna go beat up some cavelings, you know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see if I can remember how to shut doors here. I don't even think I'm going the right way, to be fair, but it's fine. We're gonna eat our burrito. We're gonna move at warp speed. See how fast I run? It ain't that big a deal. Alright, we're down here in the stone. I don't think I went the right way. Gotta go down a little bit farther here. Here we go, I think this is the right way here. Okay, yep, this is it. I found this. This is where I got those roly-polies from. And I walked them all the way back up. We're gonna go inside here. We're gonna tear up this wood mansion, see what there is to see. I might take some of this stuff with me, to be honest with you. This building material. Save me a little bit of trouble, you know? Potted plants, not bad. Kinda cool looking. Like a house that you could almost kinda convert into a base if you wanted to, if you felt so inclined. I don't. I think I remember these before from the early access. Another flintlock musket. Oh my god, I'm telling you. This game's trying to tell me something. Hey, you guys. How are ya? Okay, cool. Well, let's take a push into the, I guess the Forgotten Ruins proper, I guess. A little bit deeper in this way. Make a left instead of a right. Pretty sure I have a path dug out. Yep, up this way. What's that? Hold on, go back. Oh, there we are. This is what I'm talking about. Oh boy. Big guys. Big guys here. Watch out. Take them down. Big boy right there. You don't want to fight the big boy at close range, you know? You don't want to do that. It's bad for you. Bad for you, bad for your health. Avoid them. These guys are kind of freaky. Not so bad. This is what I mean. Like, I have taken a few of these guys down, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, not so bad. You just bonk them a few times. This guy just shoots at everything. Got the bow and arrow for some range. Oh, one-shotted that guy. More gold down here. Lots of gold down here. Break these and bring them back with me for my mob farm. My lovely murder room. I might make a room specifically for these guys now. Could be handy to have them there. They drop a lot of, like, the mechanical pieces like you saw there, all that good stuff, so might be good to be able to not have to leave my house to get that stuff. I am kind of bypassing a lot of the iron. So do I really need that much of it? I kind of got all the good stuff, right? The crafting tables are really all I need. I say I shall go until I am out of burritos, and then I will return with my spoils of war. Oh boy, a little bit of a lag spike walking down here. That kind of freaks me out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. That's usually an indicator of a large amount of projectiles, which is horrifying to think of in a place where there are monsters that shoot fireballs at me. Alright, we're getting kind of into an open area here. It's not too bad. What's this? Looks like something exploded here. May very well be. I remember this particular area here. There is a certain boss man that spawns down here, which I don't know if I could take yet. I remember him being tough. It was no walk in the park. And you actually had to get together the things in order to make his summoning item. It doesn't just spawn naturally. Big, angry buff guy. Very, very big, angry buff guy. There we go, what's this? Little, caveling ruins, perhaps? Ocarina might be what I need in order to get into those locked rooms. I mean, these guys hit pretty hard, but they're not really all that much worse than the other cavelings. I mean, they hit harder, but, you know, it's not that bad. I mean, it ain't that good either, but it ain't that bad, you know. So much loot. Bonk. Place. Bonk. And he's dead. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh god, fireballs. I don't want to get hit by fireballs. They light you on fire. You can't catch me. I'm turbo speed. The sound effects are very necessary. Anybody that's gone through life without using sound effects, well, for one, is a liar. I'll tell you right now. And for two, they don't live right. They're just wrong people. You ever met a wrong person before? It's somebody that's just incorrect. Like, that's their default state of being. And the people that don't make sound effects when they do stuff, I mean, what's really the point, you know? Oh, what's that? Pardon? Valheim Meadows. Well, how's about that? I really wasn't expecting to see a Valheim reference in this too. Certain things about this game don't really seem like they'd really fit in so great in a game like Valheim, but sure, it's fine. God, there's just a giant pile. Oh god, I'm on fire. I'm on fire now, I've been lit on fire. Yeah, this is just as painful as I remember it now. Chopping through legions of these guys. I definitely remember that. Gem snail? Got little bugs here and there, you know. Gotta bring them with me. Hand mortar. What is that? Is this the kind of thing that it was talking about? Oh. Ah, it does explosive damage. Well, that would be that. Right there. Does range damage too, though. Problems that can't be solved can usually be blasted away. My kind of sentiment. Okay, I'm curious about that thing. We'll hold on to it. I'm noticing that there's really not a whole lot of that iron around these parts here. Anybody else notice that? I sure have. I'm collecting a lot of these crystal skull shards here. I'm pretty sure that this is the stuff you need to get in order to make the boss's summon item. I don't remember if he was intended to be fought before or after the Hive Mother. I don't remember if there was anything from her that made him a little bit less unpleasant. Here we go, now we're getting some iron. Ugh, god. Shame I can't dive into the water if I get blasted. This game's been very stubborn about its swimming mechanic. They unleashed an entire aquatic-themed biome, and you still can't swim. I'm not saying I want to get into the water, but, you know, if I have to. Oh god, what do we got going on down here? It's like a cave-link mining operation. These guys are starting to tear the stuff up themselves. A whole lot down here, too, a lot of ore. I've noticed there's a lot of gold. I mean, I got a lot of it already. That one node was more than enough. And I could always use more. Maybe gold's gonna be a lot more valuable going forward. I don't remember if it was. But I do remember that there is an automated way to get this stuff back and forth, so maybe I'll have to build a little mining outpost out here. Here we go, what is this meatball doing down here? Looking for ways to die, probably. Joke's on him, he found it. What's this? Interesting. Let's build a way across here. What do we have here? A little bit of metal just chilling in the water. A little bit of water metal. That's fine. A little fishing station, potentially. Pretty far away for that, though. I haven't even tried to fish over here, but fishing is really... I don't know if you've noticed when I've opened up my skill list here. One of the skills has been neglected. I don't know if you can tell which one it is, but I can't really bring myself to enjoy fishing in any video game no matter what they do with it. I don't like it. I don't do it in Terraria without mods making it brain dead easy. I don't even think I really did it at all in Valheim. I don't remember doing it really much of any fishing at all whatsoever. I think the only fish I caught in that game are the ones that flopped out of the water onto my boat. Now, what do we got here? We got a little bit of a ruin, a bridge perhaps? A bridge to where? To Terabithia? There's a book/movie reference for you veterans out there. Bet you didn't know Ballman knew about that. Okay, well that was kind of a neat little area over there. We're starting to find more ruins. More ruins, good bit of iron. I got lots of bugs to feed my bugs. Getting low on burritos. I do have more cooking when I get back home though, so don't worry. I'm a very spicy boy. Come on, man. Show me something show-stopping. We're talking amazing, dramatic, incredible. Ruins are fine. The only problem is when those ruins are still inhabited. Wait, how far out have I gone? Oh boy. Wow, I'm far away. Oh boy. I don't know how big this area is over here, but woof. Okay, maybe I could consider heading back. I'm starting at full 110 iron, that's pretty good. So let's take one of these idols here. Take me back to the core. There we go. Nice. All right, let's put everything away and we'll see what all new stuff I can make after I've got this iron smelted. All right, so while we wait for that iron to smelt as well as all the other stuff to, you know, the herbs to grow and the other non-iron ore to get their schmelting done, why don't we run around up here and fight Ghorm a few more times? I spent some of my coin on these summoning idols for him. Get some of that, that grub stuff there. Maybe, get that armor. See if I can actually make this hand mortar do some real good damage. I feel like being able to clear a room and just a few shots wouldn't be such a bad thing. Especially since it seems like a lot of the future biomes here are gonna start throwing hordes of enemies at me one after the other. I know the Hive is like that, and I've seen quite a bit of slaughter over there in the Forgotten Caverns, so now all I gotta do is figure out where on Earth his summoning rune even is. Probably at like the very top up here or something, maybe? where there's like maybe a section dedicated just to it. I also got a new big bonker, by the way. I got an iron sledgehammer. Finally upgraded that old copper thing. Got it out of an iron chest. So we're doing pretty good. Made a little bit of progress. Oh boy. Okay, here we are. Looks like we found more of the stone biome. Oh my god, does it stretch up that far? Okay, sure, not complaining though. I'm not, you know, not mad about it. I guess it did go all the way up. I mean, this isn't a surprise to me. I didn't know this. I wonder if there's anything new and exciting up here. I mean, I figure, I'm not exactly sure. I know there was a world border that you had to actually defeat the Hive Mother to open up. So I'm thinking all of the, like, harder biomes are locked. You have to beat the first, like, base, what, 4 or 5? Or it just lets you run right on into the next stuff. I know what you're thinking right now. Ball man, this doesn't look like where Ghorm's summoning room would be. Well, shut up. Don't judge me, okay? Don't know who you think you are to tell me not to lose track and get sidetracked and distracted and forget about what I was doing, and then, you know, I'm gonna do this, turns into a 50-minute adventure looking at different piles of dirt. It's a very exciting life, I gotta tell you, okay? You don't know what you're missing. Alright, that's enough sidetracking. Let's go blow Ghorm up more, I guess. Oh god. Uh-oh. Okay, so I've wandered into a hive, it looks like. I noticed because the water turned yellow. That ain't good. Do I dare peek my head in? Oh, we'll go ahead and peek it in, I guess. Oh, good, yeah, ugh, acid. We've walked into the Crimson. It's disgusting. 2 separate pathways? Did he go 2 different directions? I thought he more or less maintained the same path. Or maybe he has like an initial, what would you call it, quote-unquote, start point here. And it was back that way. Okay, here we go. This looks like Ghorm's little summoning area back here. Finally, I was right. It was that, I guess, start point, you could say. And this place is infested with bugs. So let's go ahead and blow ourselves up first. First and foremost, let's nuke ourselves, which is definitely a good way to begin this adventure. We're gonna get lots and lots of stuff to make that grub armor with, I tell you what. Where does this lead off to, anyway? It's just like a large area you can kind of work with. That's okay. Just think, any one of these little grubs could be another Ghorm one day. Yeah, we can't let that happen. Animals in the wild minding their own business, just following their instincts and doing what they would normally do without any human interaction. Oh, time to burn it all down. All right, let's summon us up some Ghorms. Sounds like a good idea. Let's try this flint thing or whatever here. Not flint thing. The explodey stuff. Even, where are you going, man? What are you doing here? You take any damage? Where are you going? Come back. What? I was gonna say, what are you doing, man? There we go. Doing big damage. Just everything is dying. Oh, Ghorm, he's mad. Look at him clearing this whole area out for me. I should take him down to the hive. Let him clear it out for me. I mean, is he blind? Does he even know where he's going? He's just kind of doing his thing? Yeah, looks like he is. There he goes. He's gone again. Boy, that was tough, man. I tell you, he was hard, struggling. Cooking pot lid. Oh, okay, cool. And larva chest. Okay. Disguised as a larva. Really good mining damage, good armor, good max health, and reduced speed was kind of funny. Okay. Break down Ghorm's stomach bag. I got Ghorm's horn and another mysterious idol. Am I just gonna get that all the time? I could probably sell it, right? Probably. All right, I'm gonna try to lead this guy down into the hive. I have a feeling I could probably do that. Let's get out of his way. Let him do his thing. Here he goes. He's going on his path. He didn't even pay any attention to me. He's just going. Go on, Ghorm. He doesn't know what he's doing or where he's going. He's just doing it. There we go. Okay. We're gonna get him mad over here. Here's the hive. There we go. Now he's getting mad. Hey, there we go. Dig it all up for me, Ghorm. Open it up. Hey. Yeah, that's funny. I don't know if it's really gonna do any good for him. Oh, there's a chest. It's a goop chest. Amber larva. Oh. Thanks, Ghorm. And a grub egg necklace. What a nice guy. See, who needs to mine? This is the same principle as with the trolls in Valheim. Just let them do it for you. Where is he, anyway? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi, Ghorm. How you doing? Oh, God. Oh boy. Okay, he's paying attention to me now. I don't like that. Coming out of the darkness here, you kind of concern me. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Here he comes. Watch out. There he goes. He's digging for me. This is very necessary. Here, boy. Come on. Turn around this way. Come this way. There you go. Okay. There he goes. Bye-bye. Yes, what else do we get here? And a cooking pot tub. Okay, cool. And another death for old Gormy. And that's that. Okay. Ah, nothing special. Just a lot of the same. Alright, cool. That was fun. Good use of my time, I guess. Oh, wait. Alright, now we're good. Now we're good. Now, surely now there's loot to be had, yeah? Ghorm's horn's not worth anything, unfortunately. I can't trash it either. I guess I'm stuck with it now. I got 3 crown summoning idols, though. If I want to deal with King Slime, I could definitely do that. Cooking pot tub. Well-fed buffs are 84% stronger. My god. I don't really use this 3rd slot for anything. Might as well pull it down. Sure, that looks great. What's well-fed buff look like now? 11% increased max health. 11.5% movement speed. Oh, look at me zooming. I zoom so good. So good. Oh, we have to eat our larva, too. I forgot. Num 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 num. Bonus health. And the larva chest. So all I need is a helmet. Then I can be the larva. Alright, let's grind it up. Grind all this stuff here. Oh, yeah. Scrap parts and slime. That's all that gives me. It's kind of a shame. Grub egg necklace. We can get rid of that. Go get some iron out of that. I get as much from that as I thought I was going to. I thought I'd be rolling in a little bit more loot. That's fine. That's fine. No complaints. Loot is loot. Got a lot of grub meat now. Now, what do I need to make this set now here? This carapace set. So I got plenty of larva meat. We need tin, slime, and fiber. Okay, sure. Why not? We'll make that. Tin, slime, fiber. Whole bunch. And, of course, the larva meat. Most important part of the collection here. We'll make that, and we'll make that. Where shall I put it here? I don't really want to wear this, to tell you the truth, so. Increase mining damage, or no, increase damage for a short duration after breaking the wall. It's still not as good. It's such a shame. Oh my god, I think I kind of ruined it for myself a little bit by getting so far ahead in equipment. Through no fault, you know, it's not my fault, you know, it just kept giving me stuff. What am I supposed to do? Not put on the overpowered gear when it hands it to me? Come on now. What do you think I am? What do you take me for, huh? You silly sausage, you. Okay, I've got a lot of these crystal skull shards. What do I do with this here? Okay. I craft something. I got a good bit of them. How many do I need? Is this like... I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, here we go. Skull of the Corrupted Shaman. A reforged crystal skull that whispers ancient chants. It urges you to place it on the throne room sigil. So that's the thing you need to summon Malguaz, or Malugaz, whatever his name is. I was kind of hoping that maybe it would show me where the throne room is, because... I mean, as big as it is, dude, there's no way. I have no idea where it could even be. So, might have to really go digging for that. But that's kind of, that's neat. We got that in our collection now. Don't know which boss to fight next. I guess we'll go to the Hive next. That'll be what we do. But we're not going to do it in this episode. I think I've done quite a good bit today. Taken up quite a good bit of time. Running rampant through the clay caves. Showing Ghorm who the real, dirt-eating worm monster is. And we got his gear. We took his guts and now we stuff everything in it now. That's good. That's my favorite part. So, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it an episode here, and then the next episode we might be dealing with both the Hive Mother and Malguaz. I might be going out back into that stone area down there and maybe setting some drills up by the old iron deposits over there, like that copper we have there. Get a nice stockpile. I don't know what I'm gonna need going forward. Nothing has really been super expensive yet, but I don't know. We got a lot more game left to play, so we'll have to see what happens going forward. And like I said though, I think I'm gonna call it an episode here, so thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking it out. I really appreciate it, and as always, whatever it is, wherever you are, day or night, hope you have a good one of those, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.